Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Bowler here, and members only video. It's the third one, and we're gonna do a little Q&A today. Feeling good today. I want to get this out early in the week, but time, man, didn't have a chance. Now we got the time. All right. What do we got here? What's this? Green Slate Gaming? What? Look at this cool mug. Man, first time I use it. Just got it yesterday. Shout out to my brother. Green Slate Gaming. French vanilla. This is good stuff. Yeah, he's going to be the one providing most of these questions today, so I thought it'd be just appropriate to, use his mug. I woke up not too long ago, and we're gonna do a little Q&A session together. Green Slate Gaming, check him out. I'm gonna definitely put his link in the description below. Bowler, don't forget to do that. All right, so we have a few questions. We have 11 in total, but I'm not gonna go through all of them for time constraints, and maybe I'll keep some for next time. But we'll get to a few. There's only 2 people that submitted questions. Green Slate Gaming had like 10 questions, and Jacques had 1 question. So, all right, let's get to it. First question. What inspired you to start streaming, and how did you get into streaming? Well, that was actually interesting. The game that started it all for me was Super Mario Maker. Yeah, Super Mario Maker was released on 9/11 in 2015. And that's when a lot of the streamers came out. That's when a lot of people that I started watching, I discovered them through them playing levels, right? So Super Mario Maker was a game that, in case you're not familiar with it, you could create any kind of Mario level that you want. You create your own levels, right? With Mario 1, Mario 2, Mario 3. No, sorry. You create your own levels, and I think there's Super Mario 1, Mario 3, Mario World, and New Super Mario Brothers, I think. Those were the games that you could just create your levels. And what was cool about these streamers streaming this game is me as a viewer, I wanted people to play my level, man. I wanted people to play my level live. How cool was that? I don't know how many times my levels got played. I would make a level, and then I would submit it to a streamer, and hopefully they'd play it, right? Could I use a forum or just pop it in the chat? There was numerous ways to post it. And I'm like, man, I want to do that. I want to do that. I remember at the time, I had a shitty PC. So I did some tests, and I didn't have I had a weird capture card. It was a cheap one. I forgot which one that I had, but it wasn't even a capture card. I was actually using like AV cables, and it wasn't that great. Anyhow, then I got a capture card. I think this was in about February or March, but my PC wasn't strong enough, so I had to actually wait until I got my tax return. When I got my tax return, the first thing I did is I bought a PC. I went to Best Buy, bought a PC. Not a really good one, an i3, I think, but it did the job. It was the minimum. I looked at the minimum requirements for streaming, and I could buy this PC. It was on sale for like $500 Canadian, which is like $20 American. So yeah. So that's what I really want to do. So that's when I started streaming. I think my first stream was about April 28th, 2016. Something like that. So we're going to have our 9th year anniversary this year. So that's how I got into streaming. How I got into gaming? Oh boy, my dad brought home an Atari 2600 circa 1981. That's when I started gaming, and I've never looked back. So I've been gaming for almost 45 years. That's pretty wild when you think about it. All right, next question. Which game would you say had the biggest impact on your streaming career? Well, this piggybacks from the last question, actually. So the biggest impact on my streaming career, I'm going to put two games here. The first one was Super Mario Maker. That's how I got my first 500 subscribers, I'd say. Took me about a year, maybe not even a year. It was pretty quick because people wanted me to play their levels. People wanted streamers to play their levels, right? So they'd come by and sometimes they would shoot me some troll levels or whatever, and I've always been very passionate, so I'd get pissed off, and yeah. And I wasn't that good at the game, so I had a rule that I had to have at least a clear rate of 2%. Otherwise, screw your level. But that was fun. The other game, I would say, is this game right here, Rocket League. Rocket League is a game that I discovered, I think it was on November 10th, 2017. And I still play that game almost daily. And just the fact of playing that game with other people was really cool to do that. Like, people came to my stream and like, dude, can I play with you? And you could have teams of 2, 3, or 4. So viewers would come to my channel and we would play Rocket League. And that's how unfortunately, it's the only game I wanted to stream. I was obsessed with that game for the first few years. And that's how I got to about 1,000 subscribers. So those are by far my two biggest games, was Super Mario Maker and Rocket League. And then I just streamed a variety of games since then. Next question. How do you stay motivated on days when streaming feels challenging? I'm not sure if I understand this question, but I'll try to answer it. I guess you probably mean like when I'm tired or when I'm feeling a bit under the weather or just not in the right mood. Maybe that's what you meant. Again, all these questions from Green Slade. Sometimes I know that once I get to stream, I'll get some energy back. I'm going to get some good feedback from the audience, from the viewers, right? They're going to inspire me. They're going to be asking me questions. They're going to be, all into it. And that's going to motivate me to do a good stream as best as I can for them, right? I've had days that I admit, you know what? I just remember something. Sometimes when I played Rocket League, I would get really frustrated and I feel bad about that. And I think other streamers could relate. But sometimes they have good intentions, but then you just don't do well in the game and it just friggin' brings you down, dude. And that's really hard to keep your chin up when that happens, right? Actually, Green Slade, you know what I'm talking about, buddy. Other streamers as well, and that's normal. That's fucking normal. It's life, right? I can't just hide it. I show my emotions, right? That's just the way I am. So yeah, so how do I stay motivated? I just get good feedback from you guys. I feed from you guys, so that's how I stay motivated. And also, if it's a game that I really like example, I'm playing Chrono Trigger right now. Holy crap! I cannot wait for tonight, man. I cannot wait to play that game. I've only played a bit of it, and I'm already engaged by the music, the story, and everyone's super excited to see me play it. So I'm playing it blind, so that's cool. So maybe I didn't answer that question right, but spur of the moment thing, dude. Another question from Green Slade. He asks, what's your setup like? Any gear or tech you can't live without while streaming? I have a pretty simple setup compared to other people, I'd say. I mean, I use my HD 60 Elgato streaming card that I've had since day one. No, I think I bought a second one because my first one broke. But I got, maybe in 2016, 2017 is when I bought my other one, if I had to say. I need my microphone, right? At first I had a cheap microphone. I should have taken some notes for this. It was a Snowball from the company Blue. And then later on I bought one called the Yeti, which is the one that I still use. I probably bought that in 2018. Around 2018, 2019, I got the webcam. So all that's pretty much my setup is like. I've used a mix of Streamlabs, OBS, and OBS. Right now I'm using OBS Studio. Kind of preferred. I think it's less taxing on the computer. And since I've moved into this new house in May, last May, The internet has not been the best here, unfortunately. So maybe one of the only downfalls of this beautiful house. And any gear or tech you can't live without streaming well. I guess all of that, right? I need my mic. I need my cam. And without that, I can't really do a stream. So I guess that would be the stuff that I can't live without. I don't use anything fancy, man. Very simple setup. Very bare bones, I'd say. But it gets the job done. Next question comes from Jacques LaRose. Not sure if I said that name right, but shout out to you, brother, all the way in the South Africa. Your question is, I had to find it. If you could play only 5 games the rest of your life across all consoles, what would those 5 games be? Excellent question, Jacques. I had to think about it, and I'll admit I had to take some notes because I'm like, oh my god. So the 5 games would be, to no one's surprise, Ninja Gaiden. I'm known as the Ninja Gaiden guy. I feel weird when people call me the Ninja Gaiden master because there's some people way better than me at that game. I know that, but it's the game that I could play and not even think. You know what I mean? It's one of those games that I just put on, breeze through it. I think most of the time I could beat it without dying. That's not true. I could beat it in one continue. Without dying, I've probably done that like 5, 6, 7 times. I've lost count at this point. I'm not really trying to do that anymore. So that would be one of my games. Like example, someone like Greenslate Gaming, him is Castlevania, right? I mean, Castlevania 2, he breezes through that game. There's some games that you just feel comfortable playing. You just like, yeah, it goes really well and you just get in the groove. And it's, so one of those games. So that game for me is Ninja Gaiden. Other game that I put on there is NHL 94. I'm trying to put a variety of different games. NHL 94, I'm a big hockey fan. Just love that game. I just love playing that game with friends or with the PC. Against the PC. So definitely that one. Super Mario World, my favorite Super Mario game of all time. Super Mario World, like Ninja Gaiden, has tight controls. I think those 2 games to me have the tightest controls. Whatever, like when you die, it's your fault. Like whatever input that you do, and you get killed, you cannot blame it's not the controller, man. It's you basically, because you could turn on a dime in both those games, and it's just, yeah, man. Mario World plays perfectly. I love that game. Rocket League, we've talked about that game, and that's the game that I still play to this day, almost daily when I'm chilling. Sometimes when the wife, she go takes a bath, I'm not streaming that night, I'll play Rocket League. It's my go-to game. Definitely my go-to game. It's a quick 5-minute game. You play against people from across the world. I have close to probably 5,000 hours on that game. Isn't that nuts? I forgot what my count is. It's definitely between 4,000 and 5,000 hours. Think about that for a second. A week has 168 hours, so yeah. I need some therapy. And the last game that I'm going to put is a game that I've played recently on my channel. Link's Awakening. Dude, that game was so good. It was so good because it kind of derailed from the standard Zelda formula. Like, it was made by a different team of developers, and Miyamoto, Shigeru Miyamoto, I probably butchered that word, the guy that made Mario and Zelda, wasn't involved with this game. I think he was probably working on Link to the Past, or no, he actually did. Like, he was probably working on something else. Like, I don't know. But the fact that there's no Zelda's not in that game, Ganon's not in that game, and it's not in Hyrule, so it's different. And you really have to think outside the box in that game. It was great. I loved it. So I would put that one as my 5th one. All right. Hopefully that answered your question, Jacques. Hopefully you're doing well, buddy. Greenslade, you make some good coffee, buddy. The next question. I'm all over the place here. What advice would you give to new streamers looking to build a community? This was probably the best question that you've asked They're all good questions, but this question here, I was like, yeah, that's gonna be fun to answer. Be yourself. Be yourself. Don't stream a game that's popular that everyone wants you to see play. Just do what you want to do, man. Do what you want to do. Like, if you feel like playing a game, just play that game. All right, just play that game. Of course, you could take some requests from other people, but if you're let's say someone's like, yeah, dude, you got to play this game, but you're trying to play the game and you're not into it. Well, that's gonna show, man. That's gonna show, and people are gonna see that, and they're gonna be like, yeah, that guy doesn't seem too inspired streaming that game. I think it's good to get emotional with the game too. Like, don't be afraid to curse if you have to, right? I mean, some people are probably against that, but be yourself. Be yourself. I think that's crucial, man. Very important. So I would say definitely, so be yourself. Stream what you want. Something that's maybe my biggest tip is interact with people, man. If someone asks you a question, answer them. Like, I think it's important to not ignore the chat. There goes my little dog. So yeah, that's super important. Like, interact with people. Like, ask them. What I like to do personally is I like to put a poll. I think that's kind of cool. You kind of engage the audience, right? I try to think of a different poll for every stream that I do, something that I just like doing, and I'm thinking I'm going to do that for the rest of my streams. Ask questions to your audience as well, like, how was your day? How do you feel about this game? Or, just do some interaction. If someone asks you a question, take the time to answer him, and, just make them feel like they're wanted on your channel. You know what I mean? Like, make them feel special. Because to me, everyone that comes to my channel, to my stream, I appreciate immensely. And what keeps me going, I think I talked about this earlier, I kind of get some, because sometimes if you're streaming, there's only one or two people and they're not really chatting. It's harder to keep going, I think, during those times. But if people keep on writing comments and engaging with me as a streamer, engaging with other people, other viewers as well, I think that's great. I think that's awesome. So, 2, I guess, be yourself, play the games that you want, and don't forget to engage with your audience. Very important. And don't worry about, if I had an extra tip, don't worry about how many subscribers you have. That's gonna come with time, dude. That's gonna come with time. Don't beg people to subscribe to your channel. Like, don't. Sometimes I see people that it kind of rubs me the wrong way. Like, they're trying a little too hard. Like, just be yourself, and people will come naturally to your channel, and you will build your community that way. Next question: have you ever collaborated with other streamers? Who would be your dream collaboration? Another very good question, man. Well, unfortunately, the first guy that I'm going to mention, I do not remember his name. I'd have to go back, and I haven't done that. But it was during the Rocket League years that I was streaming, and I think I'm the one who thought about it. He would stream Rocket League, and I would stream Rocket League. So we both had our own community, so we both made a team. I made a team with myself and 2 other people from my community that I picked. He did the same thing. It was himself and 2 other people. So we had it was one night, and we had like a versus. Dude, that was so fun. I think I lost. I'd have to go back and look at that stream. That would be awesome. I'd have to find that stream, actually, because, man, and he even did the thumbnail for it. It was awesome. He doesn't stream anymore, unfortunately, and I wish I'd remember his name, but I'm sure that I could find it. So that was cool. So that was one of my collaborations. Another one that I did was with a buddy of mine who still streams today, NeoKid, and he came over to my house. He lives in Montreal, about 2 hours away, and he came over and we streamed. I think he was in my area because his uncle lives where I live. So he was actually here, and I'm like, yeah, dude, come over, bring some pizza, and let's do this. So that was fun. I think we played Overcooked. It was the first time that I played Overcooked, so we did that. That was cool. It was cool. Another time I remember going to Montreal with some other streamers, and we played some Super Mario 3D World, and that was a lot of fun too. Ferran, yeah, that was fun. So those were the 3 times that I remember interacting with other streamers. That was cool. I'd like to do more in the future, so guys, keep that in mind. Greenslade, dude, I don't know what we could do together, but I think it'd be cool to do something in 2025, man. If you think about something, I think we could have some fun together. And it'd be cool too. We could, engage both of our audience, both of our communities. It'd be cool. And the other part of the question, who would be your dream collaboration? This one's easy for me. His name is Ryu, or Ryukar. He's always been one of my favorite streamers, I'd say. And he was actually streaming Super Mario Maker. I mean, he's the one who inspired me to start streaming. So, and he's really good at hard games. He's good at Ninja Gaiden. So my dream would be to do a race with him at Ninja Gaiden. I've mentioned that to him before in the past, but now I think he's a little too big and he's a little too busy. So that would have been my dream collaboration. But you know what? It is what it is. And last question for this period, because I'm at 21 minutes right now. I'm going to do some editing, but I thought this video was going to be 5 minutes. Dude, I can't do a short video, for crying out loud, dude. Damn. What's your ultimate goal as a streamer? What do you hope to achieve in the next few years? I thought about this, dude. I'm not sure if I have an ultimate goal. I mean, my first goal was to have 1,000 subscribers, and now I'm at 5,000, so we've shattered that. And I could give you a cheesy answer and just say 10,000 subscribers, but if I don't reach 10,000 subscribers, so be it. It's not meant to happen. The only thing I ask for is people to come to my streams, and if they like what I do, and if it brings a smile to their face, if they're having a bad day and they come to my stream like, Bowler, I can't wait for your stream. That is my goal as a streamer, to provide a form of entertainment for my audience. Cheesy answer, but man. But am I even answering the question? What's my ultimate goal? So yeah, I don't have a goal. I don't really have a goal right now. Just people come to my stream, engage with me, and as long as I could do this for a while. Like my goal was 1,000 subscribers, and I reached that. So now it's all bonus right now, right? Really. What do you hope to achieve in the next few years? Well, as I mentioned before, I think I got 6 years left working for my current job. And what I'd like to achieve is, when I'm done, my job would be to start sort of like my retirement, but as a YouTuber. So provide more content for you guys, do more videos, and do more streams. Probably do more streams like in the morning and stuff. So become like a full-time YouTuber would be, I guess, what I'd like to achieve, but that's going to take a while. And then the next few years, just, again, stream, do videos, do reviews, what I like to do. All right, man. This has been a blast. This has been Bowler. And damn, editing this is going to suck. I thought I was going to make my life easy with this video, but I'm going to have to do some cuts here and there. Hope you go. Should I just put this raw? No, I'm going to do some edits because I got some ideas. All right, guys. I'm not sure when this video is going to come out, or Friday today. Not sure if it's going to come out today or tomorrow, whatever. But hopefully you liked it. Let me know what you guys would like to see on the channel for members. Do you guys want to see like a stream? We could do like a stream only for members. That'd be kind of cool. Or what else do you guys want to see? You want me to play a certain game? You guys are members, man. You guys are the biggest supporters of the channel. Because it's actually a financial commitment from you guys. So, I mean, I want to do stuff for you guys because of that. I take that seriously. So let me know, guys, if you want me to, what kind of content you like to see. So, because I'm kind of out of ideas. I did the 3 videos, right? The playing with the wife. It would be cool to play Overcooked with the wife with the camera. That would be, maybe we could do that in the future. I think people would enjoy that. And I did my man cave video. So, all right. See you guys later. Cheers to Greenslade. Thank you for all your questions. Thanks to Jacques for his question, and thanks to all of you guys for supporting me. It means the world to me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.